Crypto dreams.
Hi everyone, this is a guide on Thirdweb batch uploading using the CSV file technique. On the previous YouTube video, I explained how to create an NFT drop smart contract through Thirdweb. So the outcome of that tutorial was that we created a collection of 4 NFTs and we uploaded each one using the single upload button within Thirdweb. So why do we want to create a batch upload? Well, there's a few reasons for that. One, it could make your life easier because you're dropping loads of NFTs at once. And two, it could save you a lot in gas. So if you're creating an Ethereum drop, then yeah, it's going to cost you a lot to mint one at a time. But if you're minting a whole batch of them, it's going to just cost much less. So that's probably the main reason. If you're doing it on Polygon, then uploading one at a time is not really going to cost anything. Okay, so let's look at the batch upload options. So here it's asking you to insert files or folders into here, and it's giving you some information about that of what sort of format the file should be. So it either accepts a JSON file, which is a file that requires coding, or a CSV file for your metadata. So I'm going to show you how to do it the CSV file way this time, and a CSV file is basically an Excel spreadsheet. So let's click this and see what template it gives you to play around with. Oh yeah, by the way, what it says here is you want either a JSON file or CSV file along with images. So what you need to insert into here is a CSV file and the images to go with that. Let's just open this and let's expand these so we can read it. So what you see here is the metadata. So whatever you write into this CSV file is it's gonna add it to your images. So where it says name or token 0 name, that's going to be the name of your NFT. Then you've got description of your NFT, and then the other important fields is the external URL. So that'll be your website address, for instance. Background color, that's just to say what do you want the color of the space around your NFT to be. Yeah, usually we wouldn't even include that. And then you have these are your traits. So um, yeah, so really this whole line here represents one image or NFT. So I'm just going to keep the information like that for now, just so you can see what it's like when I input it. So yeah, let's just go ahead with it and show you. So let's click this. This is my CSV file that I was just showing you, or the Excel file. And let's click a random image, say this one. Okay, so what it's doing is giving you a preview of how this image, along with its metadata, will be eventually shown on an NFT marketplace like OpenSea. So here is token ID. It says token ID is 4. Now that might be confusing for you because, as you noticed at the start of the tutorial, I showed you there is 4 images, but the token ID actually always starts from 0. So this means this is the 5th image in the collection because it starts from 0. So token ID 4 actually means it's the 5th image. So yeah, this is a good way of sort of checking your data before you confirm it. So the image, it shows you the image, that's the image we wanted. We didn't really need to put anything for this. So the name of that image was this. For description was this. And so where it said additional properties could be added here, well, this is your traits. So you're going to need to sort of modify this so your traits show properly. And by the way, this is actually a JSON file. What it's done is actually created the JSON file for you from the CSV file. Yeah, if we go along, then we've got external URL and the background color. Okay, so now we can modify this template to get what we want. So let's go back to the spreadsheet and we can start modifying this to get what we want. So yeah, what should we, yeah, we need to see what we called the previous one. So let's follow the same format. So NFT image 4, let's copy that. And so that means the next one will be NFT image 5. Oh, actually, I might as well just type it in. Yeah, because I've copied in, it's not kept the same formatting, so let's just change that. It doesn't really matter about formatting. All it's doing is giving you, it's extracting the data at a table. So we can, yeah, so what we can do is add 4 more NFTs as a batch. So I'm putting all the metadata I want for those NFTs. So we have NFT image 7, maybe 8. And what we can do for the description, what did we do before? Okay, so we have NFT image. Yeah, we just copy this description. Okay, so yeah, these are the images that we want to upload. So we have image 5. So we're just going to call that image 5 on the description. And we can just call that image 6, image 7. Image 8. Yeah, so I don't, this column here, you could delete. I don't think that's necessary. This one, I don't think that's necessary either. On this one, we can put cryptodreams.co.uk. Let's copy them. I don't think background colors needed. Let's get rid of that. Or the YouTube one. So now we're just focusing on properties. So let's try and keep the properties consistent. Oh, that's weird. It's not showing my... Oh, here we go. Yeah, showing it now. Yeah, so if we click on one of these, we can view what the properties are like before. Okay, so we have the main properties were, so you've got creator, background, and emoji. So what you can do here, got creator, background, emoji. We can delete that property because we only want 3. So for image 5, we've got a black. Yeah, so crate is always going to be us, obviously. So Crypto Dreams. Yep, black background. And does it have an emoji? It's got a clap emoji. Okay, so the next one is yellow background, no emoji. Or probably none, I can put. And then we have a blue background and a laugh out loud emoji. And the final one, purple background, no emoji. Yeah. So this is going to be the metadata for a batch upload, to upload 4 at once. But obviously this could be, I don't really know what the limit is on Thirdweb, but yeah, the maximum I've done is 500. We actually use this for a house of toys and literally have to write it line by line. But once you get into the flow of it, it's quite good. So let's just save that. Should quit metadata. Batch 1. Okay. So let's go back into here. Let's click batch upload. Then we're going to click this here. We're going to get 4 NFTs that we want to batch upload. And then we click a CSV file that we've customized and created. Yeah, so what you see here, it's actually got that information along with the images and put it into here. So you want to be checking this data before you confirm anything, and as you can see, it seems to have done it okay. So yeah, the token IDs are flowing as they should, and the names of the NFTs are okay. That makes sense, and they match the descriptions. I mean, the description could be anything you want. You can write unique ones or copy them. I think personally, I think having unique descriptions for every NFT is better than having just the same one. Here under properties, it says trait type creator. It says value crypto dreams. So on a NFT marketplace or OpenSea, this is the sort of data that will be under your traits. And yeah, it seems to be the correct data that we've entered or want to show. Now if we go along, we can see that we have a website address as well. So background color, that's not been set, so that it won't actually apply any background color. It would be white. So the background color is actually the color which surrounds your NFT. So no one really actually uses a background color on NFTs. It's instead of it being white, you can actually have like a sort of black color, like a border that goes around your NFT. But I don't think it looks that great. I think just keep it as nothing. So yeah, we're happy with that. That's our batch upload we want to do. So let's click next. So it gives you an option: delayed, refilled, or refill upon mint. So yeah, you can actually choose to sort of reveal your NFTs at a later stage, I think you can probably put like a sort of special cover over your NFTs. So when they check out in the marketplace, it says, oh yeah, it'll actually say it could be delayed until the time you want to show them. But I've never done that option. I've always just sort of done it straight away. So reveal upon mint. So yeah, you can upload 4 NFTs. That's what I want to do. So let's confirm that. I'm using the testnet, by the way, to do this. Okay, let's see what happens. Right, it says it's done it. And as you can see, it's added it to our storage area, or the drop area inside Thirdweb. You'll notice that one hasn't appeared yet. It will do. It's just it takes some time to fetch the metadata into Thirdweb, or sometimes it does it straight away, but it will do it. It's not done it yet, but it will do it. Yeah, as you can see, it's now done it in the order we've expected. And if people, if I decide to claim an NFT, or if someone on our website uses a mint button to do the same as this claim button, it would actually then mint the next one on this table. And when I mean the next one, it'd be the next one which has a 0 address, because this is not owned by anyone yet. So when it's minted, it will then be owned by that address. And also, because it has a null address, and these won't yet appear on any NFT marketplace. It only appear when it's claimed. I mean, claim also means minted or created. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we can actually see this on the OpenSea testnet. So let's go to OpenSea testnet. Yeah, as explained on the previous tutorial, and yeah, testnet's a test area on OpenSea. Yeah, it's very good for sort of testing smart contracts before you make the real thing. I can't remember the name of the contract. If you want to search your contract in testnet, you can actually copy your contract address here, and then you can insert it into there. There you go. Yeah, so that's how our collection looks like at the moment. And yeah, obviously, even though we've done a batch upload, it does not automatically upload into OpenSea, because it's uploading it into the drop area first, and then they have to be minted to show in the marketplace. So these 4 that we've uploaded are currently not on the blockchain. It's only on the blockchain once they've been claimed or minted. Same thing. So yeah, let's go and what happens when they're claimed. So let's just claim 1. So I'm going to claim this to my address. So claim NFT. Confirm. Yeah, so that's been claimed. And as you can see, as if it being a null address, it's now our address. So we've minted and we now own that particular NFT. And because it's been minted, you should be able to see it come up in an NFT marketplace like OpenSea. Yeah, if you see it come up like that, that means it's still fetching the metadata. Yeah, it says content not available yet. So this is because I'm guessing OpenSea servers need to sort of update and recognize the new data. So to speed it up, you can click this, there's more, and then go refresh metadata. It says it will queue the item for an update. So it should speed it up, hopefully. Yeah, okay, so let's do the next three. So if we claim the next three, then they should go into OpenSea as well. So let's click claim. Oh yeah, also it says here that there's unclaimed supply, which is free. Yeah, these numbers always change depending on what you do, obviously. Yeah, so let's claim 3 more. As explained in a previous YouTube guide, you can actually set the claim conditions and how much you want to claim it for. There's also a guide on using mint buttons as well. Yeah, I'm just waiting for that to update. Yeah, unfortunately, I think Thirdweb is having a bad day because it's not showing the updated data in here. I think it's just taking its time. But it's saying that it's gone through because the unclaimed supply is now 0. And the total supply matches the claimed supply. So in theory, all this should now be minted. So if we go on to OpenSea, we should see them all appear here. Yep, there we go. Yeah, it's just taken a while to be updated. So let's refresh this. I mean, if you uploaded 1,000 at a time, you don't really have to worry about refreshing it. If you give it a day, then it's going to appear on there. It's just if you just want to see one or two, if they're definitely loading or not. Okay, yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it. All you have to do is just keep uploading another batch. If you want to do another one, you can get your Excel spreadsheet up, and you would just edit this information. You got to delete your previous metadata you got in here. So if you wanted to do another one, you would just simply delete all this and start again. But then it's important to keep the right order of your NFTs, like your images. So the last one was 8, so that means the next one would be 9, for instance. Yeah. Then you go from there. Right, let's see if this is uploaded. This should upload. Oh, okay, yeah. So you can see that's all appeared in there. I don't know if it's my internet or if it's the fact it's Halloween and something weird's going on. But yeah, it's taking its time. So let's see if they come up now. Yeah, okay, so let's go and check out one of these that we've uploaded just to make sure the traits are all there. As you can see, it's got the right title for the NFT. And under the description, it just says image 6, which is what we put in. And the traits are all there, and OpenSea automatically calculate the traits based on the other ones that are there. So they seem to be accurate. Under details, yep, it's an ERC 721 contract. And this is a chain that we uploaded, which is the test network. Yeah, there you go. That's it. Yeah, I'd expect these ones to start appearing probably after about 20 minutes. But yeah, this is something that's out of anyone's control because it's OpenSea. You know, there's a delay on it on OpenSea's side. Yeah, okay, so that is the tutorial. And yeah, please subscribe, like, or make comments on it. Okay, all right, see ya.